Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, today is December the 2nd, 2024. The time right now is 4 p.m. in the evening. The market just closed and I'm like, you know what, let's get this party started. As you guys know, I like to do my video after the market close. Now guys, we are doing wonderful on this channel. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube that talk about my video, about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. And do not use this as financial advice. You can use it as a guide to get you motivated to do better than I'm doing right now at the age of 51, soon to be 52 years old. Guys, this channel is doing amazing. As you guys can see, we are 1,700 subscribers and we walk our way up to 2,000 subscribers, guys. And over 80% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribers of the channel. So guys, please subscribe to the channel if you're gonna watch the content. It doesn't cost you anything. You're already watching the video, so might as well subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you can get these videos when I post them daily. This come out daily, so you guys know I'm posting video daily. I'm over here working hard to get you guys motivated, right? I wish there was somebody doing this when I was younger to get me motivated, right? And to do what I'm doing to get you guys out here to be investors. Now, guys, okay, I am a Dividend Passport Bro. I am a Passport Bro. I own property in Colombia. I own property in the Dominican Republic. And I own property in these United States of America, Atlanta, Georgia to be precise. Okay, guys, now let's get this going. Okay. Now, even though I'm a passport bro, I spend a lot of time in the USA right now. When I say a lot of time, 2 to 3 months, maybe 4 months out the year. We're trying to cut that down to make that a permanent move and just come back to the US once a year. It is hard to do so because I have family here. But guys, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The reason you guys are here. So this is the smallest portfolio that we have that I show, right? I have other smaller portfolio. I have $100 in Webull. I have another, I think like $50, $60 in Moomoo. And that's about it right now. I still have some money in E-Trade. I think it's about $16. I checked today. It's about $16. Okay, and you guys know I'm still looking for another place to do another portfolio, and I might just do it in Webull. I'm gonna see tomorrow if I can remember. I'm gonna pull up Webull and see if we can do a fractional share. If Webull allow me to do fractional share, Webull will be the next portfolio we add over here. And now with the Webull portfolio, we're going to try to do a little differently, right? Because all of these other portfolios that I have, these all have extreme high yield invested in them, right? And for the Webull portfolio, I might just do the regular yield and high yield. I'm not going to go with the extreme, I don't know yet. But you know what? Let's just get this going, right, guys? The portfolio, we are at 580, right? We got some dividend that came in over the week that I show you guys. It wasn't a lot, but it's enough to get the portfolio going. The cash in the portfolio is $57. I was thinking about adding a couple more positions into the portfolio. I was thinking about adding YBit into the portfolio and try to have two positions for each week. All right, so as I was saying before, I'm gonna add 2 positions in between these positions. Like the week 1, we got Tesla and we got YieldMax, right? So we got Tesla only, and that's the only one I really like in there. And I'm gonna add YBit. And then week 2, we got Nvidia and Palantir. And I don't have that in there, right? So I got Nvidia, and then week 3 we have Coney and Alti, and I have Alti. What is Alti? Alti and Coney. So I got 2, and then week 4 I got Misty right there, and what else do I have? Do I have the QSQ? Yeah, I got the XQY, and I might have AIYY. I might add that also. So that's a few positions that I need to add into this portfolio. Now I'm gonna do that today, and then you know, I'm gonna do that today, and then we just buy it. So I can go in here and say buy, and then put YBIT. Oh, so let's say we said $5. $5. We can say buy. This will execute tomorrow. Just that simple, right? And we're gonna adjust the pie later. And that's $5 is spending to buy Ybit. And that's just that. That's just how it's done, right? And then tomorrow in the morning, it's gonna go through and buy. You can roll your 401k and all this other stuff in here, and it's just gonna pull that $5 from right there, the cash that I have there, right? And it's gonna buy. So that's gonna mess up the pie, but right now I don't care about the pie, right? I don't care about what's going on with the pie. Okay. Now I hope I didn't spend too much time on this. So guys, crypto is doing its thing. Bitcoin went up, went back down. Ethereum. So I bought some XRP in my portfolio to add to my portfolio. The price is still low. This thing came from 60-something cents to $2 and 60-something cents in the past year. So I add some XRP to my portfolio, and you know, as you guys know, I do things a little bit at a time. Now I'm a slow mover when it comes to these Bitcoin, but to crypto, but I'm adding a little bit more crypto to my portfolio. Bitcoin is down 1.6% today. Ethereum is down 2.2% today, and you know what? It is what it is. So you see, I got the little SRP. I got 184 coins. Right? Is that 100,000? I guess it's 100,000. No, it can't be 100,000. It's just 100 and something because it's like $2. Right? It was 2 something. So I got some XRP added to my biddy, to my crypto, and that's what we have for right now. So we're gonna see how that's gonna do as it grows. The portfolio is gonna grow. The portfolio went up a little bit today and it went down. I bought a few things today in the portfolio. Let me see. I got some Ybit. I got that to 1,000 shares, and AIYY. I got that to 1,000 shares. And I'm just getting what's on discount. I know it might be cheaper by the end of the week. I mean, by we get to week for the group D. But for now, I'm just buying it. So if it goes down, then I'm not going to worry about it. I can just daily cost average back up to where the price is. Okay. And then in here, I bought a few things in here also. You know, I bought some shares of Skags. Now, this guy's, I'm trying to get my cost base down. And right now my cost base, it says $2 and the price is $150. So I still got a little ways to go. I'm still spending money, but the more you spend, the thing keep going down. At some point, I'm gonna be like, to hell with it and just let it go. But right now, if I sell, I'll be down $3 grand. So maybe I'll wait a little longer. I'm gonna hang in there a little longer. I had this forever. The other one I sold in my other portfolio, I was able to break even. I think I made like $5. after I've sold everything. So I'm gonna hold on to this for a little bit. Even I mean it's paying dividend, so I'm still getting 12% every month. So I got 6,000 shares. So we're gonna see how much of a dividend we're gonna give back to kind of offset some of this number here. And I bought some other stuff today. What else did I buy? Oh yeah, so I bought some share of O. I bought some share of Mo. Arterial Group. I bought some share of Realty Income. Now these are my core positions. Like I told you guys, I already making, as I make money, I put a little bit of money into my core positions, right? Because these guys is the reason why I invest in the high yield. So when I get those dividends, right, as the position is growing to where we're making a lot of money, we're gonna reinvest back into our core positions. As you can see, my core positions are they're very low, right? They're very low. Let me see if I can pop that up. Okay. And let me go back. Let me flip that over. Right? So you can see the core positions. They're very low. And I got the higher yield. I got most of the income that's in the higher yield. And you can see that's Misty, Tesla, Coney, Alti. Right? And that's it. And I got AIYY. I was trying to up this to 1,000 shares, but my order did not go through. So we'll try it again tomorrow. As you can see, my cost average is still there. So I'm trying to get it to 1,000 shares because last time I got $1 or something. I think $1.2 off of this. So I'm like, I need to get it to 1,000 share, and you know, that's not a bad income. So if we get all this up here, so I got to get that to 1,000 shares. And then I will be able to chill. And then also I bought, what else did I buy? I bought some USA. I bought a little bit of SHD. I bought like 5 to 10 positions between all of my core positions, right? And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So I mean, YBit and Nvidia and Palantir, these are guys, it's gonna take a while to get these to 1,000 shares. But right now I'm not too concerned about that. My goal right now is to take some of that income that's coming in, pay down the margins, and then whoever is closer to 1,000 with my extreme high yields, I call them, is the one we're gonna work on to get those guys up to the next level. Okay, now I know sometimes I feel bad I can't show you guys my Fidelity portfolio, but this is Fidelity portfolio, and this pretty much have all of the information in my Fidelity portfolio, and I cannot complain, right? So we are doing good, right? The portfolio is up $50,000 in profits in their portfolio. Now their portfolio have over 155 positions in them, and over 90% of those positions are the ones that pay 2, 3, 4% yield. That was my first portfolio before I opened up this charge swap portfolio. This charge swap portfolio was, I opened this up to pay my card note. And then my Fidelity portfolio, right, that you guys see now, this is my cost of living portfolio. So when I opened up this portfolio, I was like, I'm gonna use this portfolio to live off of it, to pay for my house, my rent, my light, water, gas. This was this portfolio. This is the reason I created this portfolio. When I decided, you know what, I need to get out of this place, I need to move out of the country, I need to come up with a plan. That's why I created this portfolio. And my charge swap portfolio, this portfolio here, I set up this portfolio to handle my car, to pay for my car, pay for my gas, to pay for everything as it relates to transport, right? Transportation. Now, of course, I sold my BMW and put that money in here. And of course, along with that money came growth, and then I went into margins, and then of course adding more money in here over the last few years has increased the actual value of this portfolio, right? From a 20-something thousand, $30,000 portfolio to where it is today in the last 4 years, almost 5 years. All right. So it takes time. If you have a lot of money, yes, it's faster, right? If you can pull 500,000, even 100,000, and throw it into an account and invest in, and use that account as investment, you're gonna be generating close to, $50,000 a year if you're using a high yield. But I always preach against that. Don't use high yield until you understand what you're doing, so you don't lose your money, right? So that's why I always tell you guys. But anything is possible, right? We got a bunch of dividend that came in today because over the week there was Thanksgiving, so a lot of dividend was supposed to come in, didn't come in until today. But I show you guys that based on the estimate that I pulled from the dividend, okay? And now this thing saying estimated dividend from my Robinhood, from my Fidelity monthly is this amount here, right? 8,000 something. Now that is amazing, right? This portfolio will take care of my cost of living. Technically, more than technically, this $8,000 is more than enough to pay my mortgage, my insurance, everything else in the United States. So I can live in the U.S. comfortably without having to want to live outside the U.S., right? I can live here comfortably, and that enough money to take care of almost 80% of my monthly expenses, right? And that's not even count the other two portfolio, okay? And I'm not going to be yapping into this too much, right? I'm not going to yap too much. I always say that, but then I end up yapping too much. But this thing's estimated for December is about 12,000. So this is the average across the board, right? So this gives you like the average amount, right? The average monthly amount. But if we go down for December, we see we got freaking 12,000. So another thing though, we got some money that came in that was supposed to be for, some of that money that came in for last month, right, is part of this. So I don't know if it's counting the dividend that came in yesterday as part of this. I'm not sure, but for now, this is the estimate. As you can see, I have everything else plus 96 more. You can see everything there plus 96 more items in this portfolio, right? So yeah, I got a lot of stuff in this portfolio. All right, so I go down to Robinhood because Robinhood right now, the low is almost 6,000 a month. So the high 6,000, the average 596 to $5,962, right? So Robinhood portfolio, for a portfolio that have almost 92,000, let's say 90,000, 17,000 of that is in crypto, and the rest is in the market, and this is generating $5,000 a month. Now there's a mixture of the portfolio, right? There's a mixture of the portfolio that's in extreme high yield and the lower yield, right? When I say lower yield, I'm not talking about 1 or 2, I mean 16, 12, and whatnot, right? You can look at these positions, right? JEPQ, JEPP is like 10 and 7. SHD is like 3%, 4%. Palantir doesn't pay anything. MO is like, I think 5 or 7%. O is like 5 or 7%. So a lot of these like 12, 13% yield, right? So as we grow these, I'm not gonna affect the income, right? Until I start to use a lot of the income, I'm still gonna be reinvesting into my lower core positions, like I told you guys. I haven't started doing it in the portfolio yet. I started that in the portfolio here, where I bought a lot of stuff today in my lower yield, right? Because that's how the plan is to grow all of the portfolio. But right now, at $6,000 a month, right? This is more than what I need to pay for my daughter's tuition, right? Because I can use my credit card, pay her tuition, and then put the money back in here. But right now she's gonna be getting student loan. So if she gets student loan, then I have almost 3 years to grow the rest of the portfolio. 3+ years, because she almost finished her first semester. So I have 3+ years to grow this portfolio. Now we're gonna start working on this portfolio in less than 3 months. So in less than 3 months, this portfolio is where it is. Now I've sold a lot of crypto that I put in here. That's why I made the portfolio to grow so fast, and I use the margins also, but I'm not using a lot of margins. So that's why the portfolio is where it is, right? So I can pay the margin back while we built the portfolio and put up the other income, right? Now you say, and why you want to pay the margin back? Because I mean, margin is kind of like a loan that I don't have to get approved for to get, and you know that's the reason for that. And this account doesn't have any margins. Right now we are $29 here for this month, and the rest of the time is $28. Right now, when I do that $5 buy tomorrow, we're gonna see how it's gonna increase the margins, and then the next day I'm gonna do another buy. So I'm gonna do a couple of buys, which is gonna kind of mess up the pie, but I'm gonna fix that later on as I go. Okay, and then Fidelity, I just show you guys the amount is gonna be different here from the other tracker. Over here we had 12,000 for this month, which was similar in the last tracker, and then 11,000 for the rest of the 2025, which is amazing, right? And the more we increase the income in here, the more we can invest into our core, the more we can say, you know what, we're at peace, let's keep doing what we're doing. Now guys, you know, some people may say, you know what, I don't need money to retire. Yeah, I got a retirement plan, but if I retire early, then I need another plan, right? If I retire early before I turn 62 years old, I need another plan. If I retire early before I turn 59 and a half, to just use the little money I have in my Roth, I need another plan. So you do need to retire early. You have to have a plan. So this is the plan that I created myself to invest, and then in return I decided to show other people how to do this so they can have a plan also, and that's not just depend on the government, right? You don't want to just be one of those people who fall by the wayside. All right, guys? So that's the income summary, and right now 27,000 is the low end, the average is 27.6, the high is 28.7. Okay, so I didn't look at this tab today when I did the update, and it looks like we went up a little bit more from when I did the update. Okay, so that's good. When I did the update, I think it was at 290 before I started this video, and now it is at 293. So that is amazing, right? And this is for the next 12 months, 293,000. Guys, this is all estimated income. 293,000 estimated income we're looking at for the next 10 years to generate 2.69 million. Now, if we push it back to 5 years, we're still under $1 million at $900,000. It's freaking amazing. Okay, that's a lot of money. Now, as you guys know, I don't plan on stopping my investment, so I'm gonna continue to invest. And guys, see, look at the end number to my left. I guess I'll be your right. $11 million in 10 years from just investing. Spending 15 minutes, 45 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day to check my portfolio to see what the portfolio is and where it's going. Now, like I said, this is all estimate. Even if I get half of that number in the next 10 years, there's no way I could make that in real estate, right? It's possible if the market was just booming like it was back then, but it's going to take twice the work to make that money in real estate. And I'm a real estate investor, okay? I'm a real estate investor. So you say, oh, Edwin, what are you talking about? Yes, I'm a real estate investor. I've been a real estate investor all my life. I own multiple properties, and I'm kind of downsizing from the real estate. I'm putting money into the market, so I don't have to do much work. Okay, so I don't have to do much work. But guys, look at this right here. Right now, the yield is 66% yield, right? The yield here is 70%. As this thing go down to the next year, the yield dropped to 39%. But this is just an estimate based on this product saying the yield gonna go down. But what happened if I continue to invest in these high yield, 60, 70% yield for the next 2 to 3 years before dropping it down a little lower? That means that number is gonna be higher, right? I'm not a mathematician. You guys, smart people, do math. You can do that calculation. But that is freaking ridiculous. And I mean, we're still on gold, right, to get to million in liquid profit. Portfolio value, we're still going to be millionaire in the market in 2 years. Well, technically in the next 12 months, right? Because this month is December, the next 12 months. So in 12 months, based on this estimate, we're gonna be liquid millionaires, right? Not portfolio, but this next year, we're gonna build up the portfolio to where we'll be millionaire both in real estate. Well, not both in real estate. We're gonna be real estate and liquid millionaire in the market. Okay, guys. So I don't want to make this video too long. I don't even remember saying this today because I've been yapping running my mouth. Guys, remember to like and share the content. Hit the subscribe button. You know, I don't know. I don't ask for too much, right? But if you're watching the content anyway, why not just subscribe to the channel? Okay, we need your subscribe. We need you guys to subscribe. As my goal is to build this channel to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Now, as you can see, we are almost there. I mean, we need another 280 subscribers to get to 2,000 subscribers, right? Another 280 subscribers to get to 2,000 subscribers. Now, that's a big number, 280. I remember how long it took me just to get to 280. Now, I'm telling you guys, so let's try to get that much subscribers in 1 month. I think anything is possible. Even if we don't do it, we'll do it next year. But you know what? And then when we get to that goal, we'll start looking for another goal. That's the thing, right? So I know we talked about this before, right? My goal was to get this portfolio this year, well, next year, to $30,000. That was the goal for 2025. Now, as you guys can see, that goal is null and void, right? So, I mean, come January, February, when I do my taxes next year and get my income tax, all of that money is going into the portfolio. More likely, it's going to go probably into Charles Schwab and in here into Robinhood, right? Between Robinhood, Charles Schwab, and somewhere else, I'm going to put those in there, right? I'm not sure which account it's going to go to, but depends on what I get back from our Uncle Sam. I'm taking all that money and putting it back into the portfolio, right? Now, I might do that, and I want to buy another property in Colombia. So, but we're going to see, right? If everything works out according to plan, it depends how much I get, I might take that money and reinvest it back into something in Colombia. And it's going to be my permanent resident, right? So that's the goal. But I don't know yet for sure, right? You know, I've been thinking out of the box. Now that I got extra money coming in, well, I usually do have extra money coming in from income tax, you know, then I can put that money back to work, put that money into the portfolio. So if I throw, let's say 20, 30, 40 grand back into the portfolio, that margins is gonna go crazy. So what if I just put that money in there, right, and turn off margins in Robinhood, and I don't use margins anymore, because I think I'm using percentage of the margin. So if I put it in there and turn off margins, I will still be generating. I will still be generating over $6,000 a month without margins, right? And this to pay my baby girl tuition. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm still gonna collect the margins. I'm gonna let the margins come, and that will get this up to 12,000 faster. And then, you know, once we get this up to 12,000 fast, right? Then I can start taking some of their money and paying down the margins. Once we get to 12,000 or 10,000 in this portfolio, then we can start paying down the margins and reinvesting into our core. Okay, I know I'm talking too much, already running past the time, guys. Remember to like and share the content. Guys, like I say all the time, right? This right here, I pay for this with my own money. But if you like this tracker, the link is in the bios, in the description below. You can purchase it using my link. You can purchase it while using my link. It's up to you. But if you want to support the channel, we are partners with Snowball Analytics, so you can purchase to us, and we get a portion of that, and that goes to supporting the channel. Or you can just buy it if you like it, right? I think it's pretty cool. It's have more stuff in here than I even know. I'm still learning how to use this stuff, and like I said, this stuff is freaking amazing. They have a lot of different things in here, but as you play around with it, you will see for yourself. Okay. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you guys, right? Let me bring this over. Now, this is gonna be inside of the description also. I own a Tesla. If you want to buy a Tesla, and this, that you can see right here, Edwin gave you up to $2,000 off your new Tesla. So depending on what you're getting, right, you can get 1,000 or 2,000, right? You see right here, you're getting 1,000, 1,000. Now, if you go cost more, you're gonna get 2,000 there. You get another two. Well, that's more than 2,000 right there, right? But I mean, that's 2,000. Sorry. Sometimes I don't know how I make it to life, right? And then that's another 2,000. So if you want to buy any of these other products, right, more expensive products, if you want to buy a Tesla, I love my Tesla. You can use my link. It's gonna be in the description also. Like I say, I'm putting this stuff in there. This is what I use. So everything I use, I share with you guys. You can use it or you don't have to use it. I'm not forcing you guys to do nothing. This channel is about making money and saving money. So this is how I save money. I don't buy no gas. I plug the thing into my house. It charges my Tesla, and I drive and I come back and I plug it up and it charges. Okay. I think the last time I put gas in a Mercedes was over 3 months ago, and they still have a full tank of gas in there. Okay. So if that tells you anything, I don't drive it at all. I always drive my Tesla. All right, guys, enough of it. I'm done. Okay. Remember, guys, this is where we are today. We're almost at 300,000. Now, I said in the video yesterday, when we get to 1 million, estimate 1 million, I'm gonna go and buy my actual Stingray. Okay. When the income hit $1 million in income, I don't care if it's estimated. Even if it's estimated, if any one of the tracker that I use hit $1 million in income, I'm going to buy me a Stingray. Now, whether I pay cash or lease or whatever, that would be something completely different. Okay. Like I said, whether I pay cash or lease it, only to rent it for a day, but I'm getting the Stingray. I might just buy one, but I want the one that have the coupe, right? That you can take the top off and drive in this beautiful Georgia weather. And it's going to be red. It's not going to be a 2020 because, of course, I want to get the brand new one, maybe a 2022, 23. By the time I do it, it's going to be 25. So if I get a 22, a 23 model, that's still brand new to me, under 10,000 miles. It's a supercar, so it's going to cost more. Okay, I'm going to stop talking, guys. I'm going to stop talking, okay? Remember, guys, this is all to motivate you guys, right? If you were asking me 4+ years ago, Edwin, what you think about your investment? You're going to be able to do all these things, blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, man, you crazy. I'm just trying to get to $24,000 a year. Now, I've crushed that $24,000 a year, and we over here $293,000 $300,000 a year, right? And before this year end, we might get to 300,000 on this tracker. Now on the other trackers, it's saying I've already passed 300,000. But on this tracker, if we continue to buy positions going into 2025, we will pass this amount and get to the next level. All right, guys. I promise I'm done talking. Okay, we'll do this again tomorrow. Invest in your future. Like, share the content. Leave your comments. Okay. Orlando, bro, left his comments. Something about the dividend dropped from $72,000 to $500 some dollars. I'm not sure what he was saying. Maybe he misunderstood something I said or something he's saying. But please, my brother, reach out, send me a comment, send me an email, whatever works best for you. And make sure to join our Discord, okay? Join the Discord. The link is also in the description for the Discord. I know I don't push the Discord a bunch anymore because I feel like I talk about this enough. So if you guys want to join the Discord, join the Discord. We've got very few people in the Discord. So join the Discord, okay? And you see this brother right here, he been hitting me, he been responding. This brother right here make the Discord worthwhile. Guys, join the Discord, okay? He is on it, all right? He make the Discord get into our next level. All right, guys, I'm done talking, I promise. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Peace out.